YouTube family, what's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Good morning, early morning. It's 4:50 where I stay. Um, I know on the East Coast is about 5:50. You know, yeah, I just came live, people. A lot of stuff been going on, man. A lot of stuff going on, man. A lot of life shit going on. It's just not YouTube. It's life shit going on. Hey, good morning. Good morning. There's a lot of life shit going on, man. And I think we waste our time too much on craziness. Like I said before, it's good sometimes, to get away and, to get your mind off of what's going on in the real world or what's going on in your life, stuff like that, man. But, you still have to be mindful of what's going on around you and in this world. I heard somebody make a statement, and I haven't been making lives too much over here on YouTube, but when I was doing my stuff on Facebook, I always said the same thing, you know, and I probably said it a few times over here on YouTube. I probably did. I don't remember because I say so much. But I always say, we ask people to help us, to do this for us and do that for us. But our own house is messed up. We need to learn, we need to clean our house before we ask somebody for anything. And I still feel that way, man. And so happened I heard somebody else say that. And I was surprised from coming from that person. I was surprised. But it makes sense. It makes sense. And see, we're gonna have a hard time for that to happen because us as people, we don't like to stick together. We rather down each other, man. You know, like I always say, it's too much jealousy and envy in the world, not just as people say this sector, this YouTube sector, but in the world. We have too much jealousy and envy. And until that change, everything's gonna stay the same. Everything's gonna stay the same until we change that. We got people worrying about, what people got in their pockets or whatever crazy shit it might be. But we got young men and some young women out here losing their lives over bullshit. To show you how so messed up we are, and some of you guys who got Facebook know this. You can go on Facebook and you can have two women or two guys fighting, whatever, and you'll have 1,000 likes. But if you have somebody with a positive post or whatever, they don't get that many likes. It seems like people like the buffoonery, the silliness more than they like, you know, things that are uplifting or positive shit. Is that what the world came to? Is that what the world came to? But buffoonery and stupidness is a norm. Is that what our society came to? I just want to know. Is that what our society came to? Because it sure seemed like it to me. Seemed like people like craziness and stupidness over, something that's positive. That's what it looks like to me. You got people stabbing each other in the back. You got people who helps people, but them people, same people who you help, you know, stabs you in the back. You got people going behind your back telling other people that you said something about them, but you ain't say nothing, but they just hyping up bullshit. That's just not happening on the internet, people. That happens in real life. So when you see a person act that way on the internet, nine times out of 10, that person act like that in real life. Simple as that. There's no way around it. There's no way around it. I just wish people would develop their own mind. It's almost like preaching the same thing every day, man. It's like it's like talking to a kid and you trying to get into their head the same thing every day. It's like talking to a kid. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. When are we as black people gonna grow up? When are we gonna wake up? We the only race of people who don't stick together. We the only. Even people who look like us from a foreign land don't like us. Why? It ain't that they think they better than us because we are naive. We dumb. Everybody, every other nationality. See this. See this. Why I'm gonna give y'all. I'm gonna give y'all the thing of why different nationalities don't like us. Because see, them other nationalities like the Chinese, Africans, some of the Western Europeans, Eastern Europeans, and all them, they don't like us because see, they know our history and they know our value more than we do. And they so upset with us because of the way the oppressor been treating us, but we want to be so Americanized, and we fighting each other. See, we adopted ourselves into, oppressive society. We're trying to fit in that oppressive society. And a lot of foreign people don't like that because they know how, the oppressed America is. And when I say oppressed America, I mean the people that's in charge. So that's what I'm talking about. See, if we was like the Chinese, if we stood up for ourselves, we stuck together and all that, in my opinion, I don't think we'll have all these problems. Like I say, our oppressor did us good. He, they knew they had to divide us. They knew it. Some might say, well, Nate, how can you say other people, other races know about who we are, the importance of who we are, and we don't? How do you know this? Well, if you look up Marcus Garvey, back in Marcus Garvey time, he was trying to set up a meeting with different leaders, Chinese leaders, and all them. All of them going to meet up with the black man. They always going to meet up. But somehow that got sidetracked. That got canceled, of course. So after Marcus Garvey, that never was idea presented again. I think uh, I might be wrong, but I think the next person who tried to get ties with somebody foreign was Jeff Ford. He was, you know, communicating with Muammar Gaddafi. And that's why the government locked Jeff Ford up, talking about he a possible terrorist threat and all that shit. That's what locked Jeff Ford at. Jeff Ford didn't do no crime. He didn't go out there robbing people. The United States felt that Muammar Gaddafi, who was which, who was on once upon a time on America's payroll, may I tell you, they figured Muammar Gaddafi was a threat to America, just like they did Saddam Hussein. Same thing, same thing. Both of them was on American payroll at one time. Same thing, same thing. Both of them was helped by the United States. Same thing, same thing. But when they don't need you no more, they get rid of you. Black America, do that sound familiar? Yeah, Bin Laden too. Oh, hey, CX2, all of them, man. All of them. All of man. My old man used to tell me everything the white man touch, he destroys. Everything the white and you see that. See, you know, I don't have no problem with people who went in the military. A lot of people went in there. A lot of people's lives was messed up. You know, they wanted to change their lives. You know, if they felt if they would have stayed home or stayed in the streets, they wouldn't be here no more. I understand that. I can understand why you joined the service. You know, I have no problem with that. You know, some guys I know that went to the service, some of them say they made them better men. So I salute that. Hey, what's up, Dwayne? I salute that. But as far as the military in a whole, you know, I don't feel the military ever fought for my people freedom, black people freedom. We fight for everybody else freedom, but you know, we still fucked up in America. So my thing over there is just like the great Muhammad Ali said. Why should I go over here and fight these people who never called me the N word? Why should I do that? These people don't. These people haven't oppressed my people. These people never called me an N word. So why should I go over here and unalive them? You know, and that's the thing. Why should I go fight people and my own people here in the United States is suffering, man? My own people in the United States is homeless. In my city, we got the highest teenage rate. They don't have nowhere to live, man. They don't have nowhere to lay their head. You know, you got young folks out here dying. What you gonna do about that? You worried about what's going on in Iran and all that stuff. What about what's going on here in the United States amongst our youth? We worrying about the wrong damn thing. We worried about the wrong damn thing. Instead of worrying about what we need to worry about, we worrying about stupid shit. And all of it pertains to money. They feel that money is more important than us. They feel, oh, we just give them money to shut them up. That's how they do us. And people kill when they talk about reparations. Yeah, we deserve reparations. Yes, we do. But to me, how you can pay reparation is even out the financial gap. Because people, it ain't it's nothing but two classes. That's the rich and the poor. There's no such thing as a middle class. But if you call yourself a middle class, you're at least one to two checks away from being from being poor. The way property taxes is, you can have a house, but shit, your money can go like that. Anything can happen. They can go up on your property tax, and it might be too much for you to handle. So there's no such thing to me as a middle class. You could be doing all right. You could be doing okay, but you still one or two checks away from being back poor. What's up, Ronald? Hey, you still one or two checks for being poor, man. So it don't make no difference. No, Ronald, I'm not dropping no link, bro. I appreciate you coming through. I'm not I'm not dropping the link yet. Not that I don't want to drop the link for you, Ronald, but I'm not dropping the link yet because this is a serious topic that I'm talking about, and I don't feel like a lot of questions unless you're gonna add on to it. This not a question. This a different page than what D Money and Biz on. D Money and Biz, they do that. I speak more truth. I speak more information. I speak more educational. So questions and all that stuff, you know, I'm not in the mood for that right now. Catch me on the takeover or something, and then you probably can ask me then. But right now, no, Ronald. But I appreciate you coming through, though, bro. I really do. Nothing against you, Ronald, but that's just how I'm going. That's how I'm doing my page for right now. But I will be, having open panel, but just not right now. That's all. Nothing against you, bro, but that's how I'm doing it right now. But yeah, yeah, man. So we gotta, we don't have nobody else thinking about us, And if we're not thinking about us, man, if we're not thinking about our well-being, man, then nobody else will. Nobody else will. You know, nobody else will. So we have to, it it's a time. It's a time for everything. But we have serious things going on in this world right now where, silliness need to be put aside sometimes. And we need to open our eyes to what's really going on. Because what's happening on YouTube is nothing different, or ain't too much different than what's happening in real life, especially amongst our community. especially amongst our community. It ain't nothing different, man. There ain't nobody putting on the act. Ain't none of that. That's in my opinion. Because you are who you are. See, in real life, you got people pretending to be who they want you to think they are. You got people on YouTube do the same thing. You know, you got a lot of people on YouTube that talk a lot of shit but won't bust a grape. You got people in real life do the same thing. You got a lot of people who will go against their family in real life. You got people on YouTube do the same thing. You got people in real life who talk about you behind your back in real life. You got people on YouTube do the same thing. So it ain't nothing different. It ain't nothing different. You know, it ain't nothing different. It's just that everything is on the internet. Everything is on the internet. You know, you got people who will talk shit with you and laugh and joke, but they'll go to that person who maybe the person was laughing and joking about, or somebody else was laughing and joking about, will go back and tell the other person, "Oh, this person was talking about you," which the other person wasn't. It was another person talking about. You got people do that shit in real life. You got people do that shit on YouTube. You got crank brothers on YouTube. You got crank brothers in real life. I don't want to say the cuss word, so I just say crank. I want to say it started with a P, but I don't want to say that. So I just call them crank. It's just life, man. It's just life. So I wasn't gonna let that boy up here, man. Even though I ain't got nothing against Ronald Jones, but this ain't no question and answer page, man. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no question and answer, especially no dumbass shit. I ain't got. It's too early for that, man. Like I told him, I'm glad he came through, but I ain't got time for all that shit. See, like he come over here telling you to shut up for what, man? See, I don't want that negative energy, man. I want people to come over here who want to come over here, listen to what I'm saying. Even they want to engage in the chat, engage in the chat. They got questions we can talk about. If they, got a rebuttal or whatever. Like yesterday, we had a guy in here. I think his name was Greg, and we was going back, and that's good. That's healthy, man. I like stuff like that. I don't like it where you going at you going at each other head. You're not getting nothing accomplished. You're not getting nothing accomplished, man. Good conversation or whatever, man. You can get your thoughts and everything out, man, and then just leave the conversation at that when it's over, man. That's what I like. That's what I like, man. Who learned from Grandma Calling, Dwayne? Who you talking about? Who you talking about, Dwayne? Because I miss Grandma Calling. Who you talking about? Yeah, because I miss Grandma Calling. Man, because I be up so early in the morning, man. Then, I do what I got to do. I went on live yesterday morning, as you know. Then I was up a little bit for the takeover. Then after the takeover, man, shit, I had did something, man. I forgot what the fuck I did. Then, man, I fell the fuck out. So who who learned from the takeover? You talking about Ronald or what? I don't know. He say he need to go to Grandma Calling high school. As Ronald said, Grandma called in high school. That's weird. Oh shit! Oh no, I like laughing at that boy, man. And then when he cammed up, man, his face do not match his voice, man. His face do not match his voice, man. That's what would make that shit so funny, man. But Hmm. But yeah, yeah. I was watching TJ yesterday. Well, this morning actually. I never had a problem with TJ. See, like I say, I know what brought the division between me and TJ. And it wasn't nothing I said about him or what he said about me. It's a in between niggas. People who wanna have clout. People who wanna suck up to. See, I don't suck up to no man. Only only person I suck up to is God, Jesus Christ. That's the only person I suck up to. Just like I told Biz yesterday, dude, you was wrong, man. Even though Kwame, see, I ain't get a tag before Kwame told him. I was going to say it, but Biz was going off so much, man. I ain't want to, interrupt him. Plus, like I say, I'm new in this YouTube, so I'm still learning a lot of things. And but I told Biz, I said, Biz, I say, I understand your feelings. I understand the track record you have with TJ. But you was wrong for bringing up TJ name. You let Kevlo sucker you because I said both of y'all was doing good. Because I said neither one of y'all was talking about each other until Kevlo it came ignited your fire. You know, see, people gonna have to learn about me, man. I ain't, I'm true to who I say I am. I'm not gonna brag and say I'm something I'm not. I'm not gonna brag and say I'm something I'm not. Because eventually, think about lies to catch up to you. So why lie? That was always taught to me. Lies will they always catch up to you, so why lie? No, I didn't check Biz, Ronald. I didn't check Biz. I just explained. See, Ronald, that's, see what men do when they friends or whoever, they brother, they cousin, or whoever, you close with does something wrong. You don't be no yes man and don't say nothing about it, don't confront them about it. You say, hey bro, you was wrong. See, that's what real friends do. Other friends, other people will egg the shit on, make it turn into a fight, or whatever the case might be, turn it negative, make it negative. But they not being real with the person they supposed to be friends with. See, that's a fake friend. That's a friend who likes to see bullshit all the time. See, I'm not that type of brother. If you wrong, you wrong. Simple as that. It ain't about checking. I don't check no grown man. I don't check no grown man. I just give him my opinion. What you mean I wait on the man to say something? What you mean I waited on the man to say something? I ain't wait on shit. Biz just started going. Shit. Shit, I was typing in the chat. Then Kevlo came on the next thing you know, Biz started going off. So what you mean what you mean? What you mean, Ronald? I waited. Shit. Oh, my bad. You got dropped so early so you couldn't see everything. My bad. My bad. My bad. My bad. Somebody dropped you out there early. You didn't see everything. But yeah, Ronald, that's what happened, Ronald. So it wasn't about no checking. Or it wasn't about me waiting to, for him to talk, for me to say something. Nah. I just let him, after he started going off, I just let him finish. Then KB came up there. Then when I got a chance to, tell my truth, I said mine. Simple as that. That's how that happened. That's how that happened. See, Ronald, I ain't about no beef shit. I wish, because I ain't come on this channel. Well, not this channel, but I ain't come on YouTube to form no beef with nobody, pause, cause no fight with nobody. I ain't come here for that. I ain't coming for that, Ronald. We all got a common enemy, but it's not us. Well, I know you don't know what that means, but yeah. Ooh, excuse me, y'all. I had took that swagger break. Had me coughing, boys. Had me coughing. Had me coughing, dog. Had me coughing. All they do is cough, dog. All they do is cough. Yeah, but yeah, man, it's just man, thing just man. I just You know what, Dwayne? It's so much that I have on my plate, bro. It just seems like sometimes I almost have to talk about the same thing, bro, because it seems like our people, black people, is not getting it, man. It just seems like we not getting it. See, people don't understand, man. We under difficult times right now, man. It's a spiritual warfare going on, and if people don't wake up, you're gonna be caught up in that shit. See, like that go along, get along gang, and all that stuff, man. That's part of spiritual warfare, man. Just like you can't be, you not if you famous, you get in the bag, you can't be free to speak your mind, especially about the alphabet community or whatever your religious belief about the alphabet community. You're not free to do that, or you be exercised. You know, your money taken away, endorsements. All that, man. That is what's going on today, and people are so stuck on stupid. They so damn stuck on stupid. They don't understand that. I can talk to my 13-year-old daughter, and she'll have a better understanding than most of these adults will. I talk to my daughter every day. When my daughter was 2 or 3 years old, I taught my daughter, it ain't no damn Santa Claus. I'm your Santa Claus. Your mama is your Santa Claus. I promised myself I was not gonna teach my daughter lies. I told her what the true meaning of Christmas was. It ain't about no damn Santa Claus. And Jesus was not born on December the 25th. I told my daughter December the 25th is just a day. It's just a day we picked to celebrate the birth of Jesus Christ. Just like we don't celebrate Thanksgiving. Because we know actually Thanksgiving came from when the pilgrims came over here and slaughtered all the Indians who was already here. And after they slaughtered all the Indians, after the Indians showed them how to plant crops and shit, they had a big meal after they slaughtered all the Indians and they called it Thanksgiving. Now don't let me go to Black Friday. What Black Friday was. Black Friday, that was a big slave trade sale day. Don't get me started. Don't get me started. See, we worried about the wrong damn thing, man. We've been so brainwashed and all that, man. We don't know no better, man. We don't know no damn better. You know, because it kills me. But like I say, everybody black. I don't know exactly when, but it started back in slavery time. Back in slavery time, because Black Friday, that was like a big sale date of slaves, where they used to sell slaves. I think it might have been the early 1700s, 1800s. I mean, or late 1700s, somewhere around there. Yeah. So it started back in slavery time. That's where it came from. Yeah, why do white lies have to be little? Oh, I guess black lies is big, huh? Oh boy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's crazy, man. But yeah, Dwayne, they had started that back in slavery time, man. So they just put that on, just like they did Thanksgiving, man. They tried to make it like a big shopping day. You feel me? See, that's why people call it a pagan holiday. Because all them holidays got something to do with money, if you look at it. Black Friday, that's the one time them stores be looking for them boosting sales. They have them big sales. And Black Friday is the beginning of what? The Christmas holiday. And what you do on Christmas? You spend money. It's all about money. It's all about money. It's all about money, but they want to put on top, well, Jesus, yeah. Y'all not celebrating Jesus. Y'all not celebrating Jesus. You celebrating that money. That money. That's why they have a fit. If people don't go shopping during Christmas rush or Christmas holiday, man, watch how they have a fit. They try to find ways to give people money so they can go shopping, aka stimulus. Don't mess with me. It's a reason why people, excuse me, swagger break. Excuse me, y'all. That's some good swagger. But it's a reason why they do what they do. It's a reason why they do what they do. And that's real. But they definitely ain't doing nothing for nothing. Something for nothing. Yeah, Yeah, Dwayne, that was a swagger in the mission, man. Hey, I wish I had some drops, some music. Swagger in the mission. I'll be right back. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, but you know what, CX2? This see what people. I know some people realized it, but one thing I hate. Why is Black History Month is in the shortest month of the year? Why is that? Why is Black History Month the shortest month of the year? That's crazy. You don't give up the shortest month. Yeah, it's a sneak diss. But you're gonna get an LGBT, whatever, the alphabet people, a whole full month. As that Michael Jackson song goes, they don't care about us. All I want to say is they don't care about us. I need to get that song, man. That's all it is, man. They don't care about us, man. They don't care about us at all. Don't fool around, man. Y'all get have me act the fool, man. Don't let me find that damn song. Do not let me find that song, y'all. It's gonna be over. It's gonna be over. Oh boy. Oh boy. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, man. It's crazy, man. They don't shit. They don't give nothing about us, man. They do so much sneak dissing. Just like with this immigrant stuff, man. They sneak dissing us on that. Hold on, y'all. What? See, that's what I'm saying. These people don't care about us, man. They don't care about us. Just like I said before that, look how they did the immigrants. I feel you, Dwayne. It wasn't that long, was it? Probably about 15 seconds, 20 seconds. Yeah, probably a little bit too long. Yeah. But I got you on the next one. Oh, I started just in time. Okay, cool, cool. I knew. Excuse me. I knew I couldn't play it that long. What's up, KD? Oh, try to break. Man, y'all just don't know, man. I be having that good swagger, man. You know, ever since I stopped truck driving, you know, I was a smoker before I started driving trucks. I always been a pothead. So I grew up in the 70s. I always been a pothead. Then when I became a truck driver, first I did loss prevention. Some people call it security, but I wasn't no security guy. I did do security. But you know, you couldn't smoke then either. Then I started driving trucks, couldn't smoke again. I said, "What's up, man?" After I stopped driving, I'm about to turn back to Cheech and Chong. What's up, Shotty? Yeah, KD, that's why I be so messed up on the takeover, man. People be talking about you talking slow. I said, shit, I'm fucked up. Y'all don't understand. I'm up early in the morning, man. Once I do my prayer, do whatever, man, it's Cheech and Chong, baby. By that time, man, I'm gone. Oh man, I'm enjoying life, bro. Shot it. Yeah, I'm enjoying life, bro. Shit. I don't give a fuck what nobody say about, oh, you should don't care, oh, you smoke weed, all. Nigga, I work to do that. I work to sit on my ass all day if I want to. Nigga, I paid the price. I paid the cost to be my own damn boss. Nigga. man, man, get to where I'm at, man. You know, and I don't knock nobody. You know, I don't knock nobody because I was once 40 something, man, still trying to make the money, man. I was 40 something, dude. I was 30 something. I was that age. I was that age. But I can tell you one thing I wasn't doing, even though we didn't have it as much back then. I wasn't off in no bullshit. I wasn't on no damn social media. I was out there making my money. I was going to work. Because I was at work. I catch you brothers after I get off work. I meet y'all at the gym after I get off work. That's what that was. See, when it's time to make money, made the money. I want y'all to hit that like button for me. I appreciate y'all. If you're in here and you haven't subscribed, please do, because it'd be more talking like this, man. It'd be more uplifting, more educational, you know. I love when the chat engage. You can engage, you don't have to just come over and just listen. You can, throw your little shots, how you feel, what's going on, all that. What's going on in your city. You don't have to tell me what city you live in, but just tell me what's going on around you. We can chop it up. We can talk about it, as Calvin say. We can chop it up and talk about it. That's what I'm about over here, y'all. I'm about real life stuff, man. Like I say, I can multitask. I can go to another channel where they crack jokes and stuff, but all in all, people, I'm not about no bullshit. I ain't about no bullshit. That's just me. That's just me. Shotty, you know what I think about Russell Red. Russell Red, Shotty, to be honest, because I was watching Biz, because I ain't catch him live either, because I fell the fuck out. And I saw what Biz was talking about him, because I wasn't going to say nothing. But Shotty, that time I went on Damn D Live, this was when Damn D and TJ was going at each other. And then I was just jumping on people's panels. I was just trying to get my feet wet and shit. But anyway, I was on Damn D panel with Russell Red. Okay, then that live went off, then whatever. Because mind you, before I used to be on TJ panel. Because at that time we was talking about the Super Bowl. Because he was going with the Seahawks. Okay, so after that happened, everything, one didn't think nothing about it. Then next thing I know, TJ had a problem with me. I'm like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Because I think I had calved up and TJ was talking about me, that he had talked about, because I had talked about him first, then he talked about me, and I left it alone. Then I was wondering why all these people keep, everywhere I go, why these people keep red bubbling me. Then, I'm like, damn, what's going on? Then I had Coach, I was in the bushes one time. I still watch TJ, but I couldn't type in his chat. Then I saw Russell Red and I peeped the game. It don't take me long to peep nobody game. And I peeped the game and I saw what was happening. But I ain't say nothing. Then I saw Ben say something last night. And I said, that go the avenue right there for me to say something. Because I ain't want to trip about it. I ain't want to trip about it, because I don't really pay attention, but I peeped the game. Then when Ben said something last night, I said, okay. That just confirmed everything. But yeah, man, that's what I'm saying. You got people like that, man. You got people like that in real life, Shotty. That's what I was telling people. You got people like that in real life. They so, I ain't gonna say they scared of this person, but they're a flunky. They'll run and tell that person everything. Just like a house Negro. He gonna tell a master that everybody trying to escape. That the black slaves feel Negroes trying to escape. That's the type of person Russell is. He a house Negro. So yeah, that's all it is. That's why I say I ain't got nothing to, I never had nothing against TJ. And I ain't gonna fault TJ on this. Because it got nothing to do with TJ. But it's just bitch niggas like Russell Red, the kind of brothers I don't like. You know, let a brother fight his own battles. If he got a battle with somebody, you let him fight his own battles, man. You don't jump in or you don't instigate. You keep your ass out of it. You keep your ass out of it. That's why I say I know why you and Mr. Bushes kept redballing me. I see why. But both of y'all the same way, but it's all good. It's all good. That's why I got my own page, Shotty. Cause I can come on my page and talk my own shit if I want to. You know, I'm glad you asked that question because I wasn't gonna talk about it. But since you asked me, I'll gladly give you an answer. But that's for real though, man. That's some real shit. That's some real shit. I don't see niggas like that wouldn't last in Chicago, bro. Bro, like people like that won't last in Chicago, man. You don't fighting on other man's battles, man. You don't do that. I don't care how cool you are with them. You don't fight another man's battle. That's how that's how some people get underlined fighting other people's battles. You don't do that. That's just how I grew up. Let that man fight his own battles. What you say, Shadi? Russ is yeah, yeah. I peeped that Shadi. See, I watch people like I say. TJ won't let me type in his thing no more, but I still watch him because TJ a funny motherfucker, you know. So I still watch him. And I just be looking, I be like, now this motherfucker always talking about me jumping on people's panels. And every time I look up, he on TJ panel. You know, and that's when I started putting things together, Shotty. That's when I started putting things together. Yeah, TJ really funny, man. He funny. TJ funny as hell to me, man. I always done TJ, man. I used to watch TJ, way when I first came to YouTube. I used to watch TJ. Like I say, I used to type in his chat and go on his panel. You know, I never had a problem with TJ. Never. Never. And still don't. And still don't. But I just hate lame motherfuckers. You know? I hate lame motherfuckers. Yeah, but but Toby, he wanted to talk about me though. Hey Ronald, don't bring TJ in here. When was I on TJ panel? I was on TJ panel like around when the NFL playoff was going on. When the NFL playoffs was going on, I was on TJ channel. Because he was talking about he was going with the Seahawks. And he was talking about my Bears, how the Bears got eliminated and all that shit. And he was going with the Seahawks. I ain't got to lie, Ronald Jones. I don't got to lie, bro. I don't lie don't mean nothing. Lie don't solve nothing, bro. I ain't got no reason to lie. Why I'm gonna lie? Why I'm gonna lie? Yeah, yeah. That of course, that was more than 2 months ago, Ronald. This is April. I said around the football playoffs. That's January. That's January. It's like around the beginning of January, Ronald. Let me say it was gone off of YouTube and Biz. Not TJ, but Biz started a page for him. I don't know nothing about that, bro. I don't know nothing about that, so I can't go on with something I don't know about. What's up, Eric? Yeah, I don't know. I don't go by. I don't. That's one thing I don't do, bro. I don't talk about it. Something I don't know, man. Only when it comes to me, I talk about it. But you can tell me what happened 2 or 3 years ago. I don't have no comment, bro, because I don't know. I don't speak on nothing I don't know. So if you're looking for me to speak on something that I don't know nothing about, you picked the wrong one. Because I don't do that. Ronald, what you doing, man? Ronald, you can't come in here and mess with my people that's in my chat, man. Come on, Ronald. This is a serious page. See, Ronald, that's why I didn't want to let you up on a panel. See, that's why, man. This is not a roast, necessarily a roasting page. This is an educational page, man. I only was speaking on Russell Red because somebody asked me a question. That's the only reason. But this is not a roasting page, Ronald. That's all I'm saying, bro. Like I say, I appreciate you coming. I appreciate you coming, bro. But it's not a roasting page, Ronald. That's all I'm saying, man. Now, whatever you got to say about me or whatever, say that for the takeover where that's a roasting page. This is not a roasting page. Now, respect my page, Ronald. Because if you had one, I would respect yours. This is not a roasting page. It's not attack my people in my chat. We over here having good conversation. We having conversation. What's up, Terran? We having conversation over here, Ronald. We not roasting over here, Ronald. We having conversation. Okay, Ronald? You ain't disrespect nobody, bro. But I'm just saying, Ronald. I'm just saying, Ronald. Ronald, if you gonna stay in the chat, Ronald, if you gonna stay in the chat, listen or have some damn intelligent feedback or conversation to go along with it. Don't come with no dumb shit. Okay, Ronald. I say I gotta ignore you. But keep on typing, Ronald. Keep on typing. But yeah, anyway, y'all. Before this dude interrupted me. Yeah, like people like that, like Ronald Jones. Instead of him sitting back and listening or indulging in a conversation, he wanna talk about people. He wanna say, "Oh, that sound weird. What you talking about?" He wanna do shit like that. That shows you he didn't go past 8th grade. Because for you to find out what's going on, you got to sit your butt down, close your mouth, and listen to understand what's going on. You can't keep running your mouth and expect what's going on or want to ask questions every 2 minutes. Because 9 times out of 10, the question you ask has already been answered if you just shut your mouth up and listen. Man, Shotty. I only thing I can say about Russell, man, I peeped this game, man. I peeped this game, man. I'm sure glad Biz brought it out first because I wasn't gonna say nothing, Shotty. But I saw it. I saw it a long time ago. Like I say, I watch TJ, every time I watch TJ, that dude is on TJ panel talking shit, and I just put two and two together. I just put two and two together. Yeah, Ronald, run and tell Russell Red that I'm talking about him. Yeah, Ronald, go ahead. Go and tell Russell that OG Talk Truth is talking about him. Run and tell him. Run and tell him. Tell him I'm talking about him. Well, hey, Shotty, I ain't got nothing against Will, but that's funny though. Oh, shit. But Shotty, it's all about who we like, man. I see that, man. It's all about who you like, man. You know, because I can say I fall in that category too. Because there's some people on YouTube I refuse to watch because I don't like their show or I don't like their content. So, I guess you could say everybody do that, but I guess it's a different level, I guess. Ronald, everything sounds weird to you, boy. You look weird, so is that weird too? Ronald, don't bring none of that yag stuff over here, boy. I keep telling you, don't bring that stuff over here. You know what, Ronald? I got that's for you, Ronald. That's for you, Ronald. You on time out, boy, till you learn. You on time out, boy. I kept telling you, this is not that type of page. I kept telling you that. Damn. Yeah, yeah, Toby, you're right. I don't care how much I disagree with a person or whatever, I'm not going to call him no yad or go in no yad talk. I don't care how much I disagree with you. That's crazy, man. These young folks today, man. Some of these young folks today, man, they're crazy, man. Yeah, it's early as hell. Well, it's 6:10 here. You are hour early, hour ahead. I mean, but yeah, too early for that shit, man. That's how I know he ain't got no woman. Ain't no way in hell I'll be talking no yak shit no early in the morning. See, if I'm talking some stuff, I'm talking to a woman. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Toby, I take my daughter on Fridays. Shout you a fool, man. Yeah, man. Like I say, Shotty, I never had a problem with TJ, man. It's just them guys you know, some of them guys he got around him, man. That man don't need protection. TJ a grown ass man. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure TJ can handle himself. If not, that nigga got enough brothers to handle whatever problem he has. Shit. So he don't need no more protection. Man, what the fuck? Man, some of these guys, man, some of these guys call themselves men, man. Man. Oh, man, I ain't got nothing against SJ. Shotty, I don't go at people who really don't say nothing about me, or I don't hear them saying something about me. I want peace amongst all of us, man. That's just how I roll. I hate, especially if you black. That's just how I roll, Shotty. That's just the way I am, man. That's why when I first came to YouTube, I went to mostly everybody page especially who was like, you have Kwame's page, then you have people he recommend. I went through all that. Kevlar on down. That's how I hooked up with Biz them. I checked out everybody, man. I even went to the junkie. Then I ain't like him. I started not liking him, so I stopped watching him. So I went to everybody, man. I didn't discriminate. What you say, Toby? Imagine a therapist that can't see the BS. Ah, hey, Toby, is that a therapist? Because a therapist is supposed to see everything. Okay, I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Yeah, the way he didn't fail. He got an incomplete. that nigga, that nigga couldn't even finish school. Couldn't finish the school year. Talking about he failed. Yeah, that nigga incomplete. That nigga couldn't finish the school year. Shit, that dude. I don't think nobody could be that. I think he'd be acting, man. Can't nobody be that slow. If he the age that he is, can't nobody be that damn slow. What you say? You say, well, TJ and Russell think they NWO. Oh man, nah, I ain't gonna talk about TJ, man. I ain't gonna talk about TJ, man, because you know, uh, you know, you know, Cause I ain't got nothing against TJ. Some people, if you crack a joke or whatever, man, then you have people saying, "Oh, Nate, oh TJ, I got OG Truth or Nate said something bad about you," and you know what I'm saying? So I'll let that be your joke. But that's funny though. Now you all put instead of TJ, put Mr. in the bushes in there. That's who you put in there. 'Cause I peeped both of their games. So both of them, I know Mr. in the bushes being TJ chat, and we know Russell always be on TJ panel. So I peeped that out too. So excuse me, swagger break. Man, yeah, Dwayne, Ronald came and messed it up, man. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm still serious, Like I say, I ain't gonna, necessarily talk like I ain't gonna talk about because I don't have nothing against TJ. But I do have words for Russell. That's no lie. I've been had words for Russell, but I just haven't said anything. I just kept it up, quiet because I didn't want to seem like I'm coming out here try to, start squabbles with nobody. So, but when somebody else brought it up, hey, that was my opening. Let you know what I've been thinking for the last month and a half. That's all. And it's been that long when I peeped Russell Red's game. Him and Mr. in the Bushes. It's been that long. I peeped it. That's why I kept making them earlier, kept Red Bubble, because I knew it. I knew where their Red Bubble be at. See, I was playing chess. They was just playing checkers. They thought they was doing something. See, while they taking one step, so I'm taking three. I ain't lived 62 years for nothing, my brothers. What's up, riders? Thank you. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Thanks for subbing. Thanks for subbing. Yeah, I play chess. I don't play checkers. See, I ain't come on, like I said before, I didn't come on YouTube to cause division or, you know, just talk bullshit. I came to do on YouTube what I was doing on Facebook, speaking some educational shit that we need to know, because all of us need to learn our history. That's probably, in my opinion, probably why we so damn stupid now as people, because we don't know our true history. We don't know our true history. We don't know how valuable we are as people. We don't know how strong we are if we stick together as people. We don't understand that. Some of us too damn stupid. Because to show you how powerful we are, At first, they wouldn't let black people play basketball in the NBA. Soon they started letting black people play basketball. Who took over the NBA? Who dominated the NBA? You think of great players, what color are all them great players you think of? In baseball, they trying to hang on to Babe Ruth. They don't want to give um, Barry Bonds his props. They want to put juice on it. Juice can't make you hit no baseball. Steroids can't help you hit no baseball better. Playing baseball, you got to have an eye for that ball, eye to back contact. You got to have a great eye for that ball. Juice don't help you hit the ball better. No. Only thing them steroids do is prevent, help you with injuries, help you heal quicker with injuries. That's all them steroids do. And probably build your muscle span. But as far as hitting your skills, steroids don't help you with that. But they'll tell you that. Because before Barry was even accused of the steroid thing, Barry he was an all-star. He was hitting 40, he was like a 40-40, 40 home runs, 40 steals, shit like that. Then it came to a point where pitchers were scared to pitch to Barry Bonds. Every time Barry Bonds come with a man on base, they walk that man. He's the most feared man in baseball. But they don't want to put him in the Hall of Fame because of this juice shit. Because they don't want blacks to dominate all the sports. Y'all better read between the lines, man. Y'all better read between the lines. All through our existence on this United States or on this earth, we have been downgraded. What I mean by downgraded, we've been treated less than. Hit them light buds for me, people. We was always treated less than. They even said we're not even full citizens here in the United States. They said we're less human. Shows you what they think about us. That shows you what they think about us. Ain't that something? Well, that shows you what they think about us, man. Well, Shotty, cut that out, man. Assalamu alaikum, Shotty. Excuse me, swallow break. Assalamu alaikum, Shotty. Shotty say he Muslim. Yeah, yeah, I be tripping, y'all. That's all I want to say. They don't care about us, y'all. Come on, y'all. Give me some likes up in there, y'all. No, they don't care about us, y'all. That's why we gotta care about ourselves. And the problem is, we don't care about ourselves, man. Look how we act. Look how we act towards one another. So how can somebody tell me we care about each other? We cheer on buffoonery. We can't be real with a person who we say we down for. We can't be real with them. Even if they wrong, we can't say, brother or sister, you was wrong. But I still rock with you. We can't even do that. We can't be honest with each other. That's some lame shit. Now, I could be cool with somebody. If you rock with somebody, that's your prerogative. That's your prerogative. Because I got best friends. I got specific people I rock with. But I expect you, if I'm wrong and you rock with me, I expect you to say, Nate, you was wrong on that. Then to cheer on and you let me keep looking like a fool or make me, I'm just gonna keep it like that. I'm not saying nobody looked like a fool, but I'm just saying in general, y'all. I'd rather for you to do that than just sit back and let me keep doing what I'm doing. And you know I'm wrong, but by me doing what I'm doing, oh yeah, you getting them, you getting them. But you know I'm wrong. I don't want you around me. I don't need no yes man. I don't need no yes man around me. If you're a yes man, carry your ass somewhere else. Get the hell from around me. And that's what some people is proving themselves to be. They prove themselves to be yes man, but instead of being friends and being down with the person they being down with. If that man gonna get mad at you because you telling him he's wrong, then you don't need to rock with him. Because you looking out for him. You think I was worried about how Biz felt about me because I told him he was wrong because him and TJ was doing good because they wasn't talking about each other. Do you think I was worried about that? No. I rock with Biz. Biz was wrong. I felt it was my obligation to tell him he was wrong. I ain't gonna sit back and be quiet. I waited my turn, of course, because I'm in his house. See, you don't go and disrespect no other man in their house. I'm in his house. So I waited for the respectable time and I said what I said. I ain't gonna sit back and go along with it. Then how I'm gonna look? You know, I rock with Biz. I rock with 86. I rock with Kwame. Matter of fact, Kwame the one who brought me around here. You know, I rock with TJ, but you know, he got me banned, but I don't trip on that. I still watch his show. I still put likes on his video. But I wouldn't want no damn yes man around me. You know, you going around not liking a person and you don't know a damn person. That's some punk shit. Now, I ain't even want my channel to turn to no roasted channel, but this is the truth. This is the truth. This ain't no roasting. This is the truth. If you rock with me, Dwayne, Shotty, or whoever, if you rock with me and if I'm wrong, I want you to tell me I'm wrong. Or give me your opinion why I'm wrong. Well, you stupid. You stupid, KD. No, KD, I'm just being real, bro. I know, besides the jokes, KD, you don't want no fake nigga around you, man. You don't want no fake person around you, bro. Cause that fake person can stab you in the back, man. You don't want no fake person around you, bro. KD, I don't care, bro. What they gonna say? I fear nothing. This is the internet, KD. I fear nothing. This is not my life. This is my entertainment. This is my entertainment, man. Once I get off here, if the takeover come on, I might go in their panel or whatever. Then after that, man, it's life after the internet. So I don't care. All right. So I ain't talking about nobody. I'm just speaking what it is. I'm just speaking of what it is. Like I said from the beginning, I'm not dissing TJ. I'm not sneak dissing TJ. I don't have no problem with TJ. TJ a brother just like me. TJ has a family just like me. I don't have nothing against TJ. TJ didn't try to do nothing to my family. I don't have no squabbles with TJ. If I have a problem with anybody, I would say it. I would say it. And what I see the deal, man. I see what's going on. And like I say, it's just not the internet. This shit happens in real life. You have snake niggas like that in real life, man. You have people like that in real life, man. It's just not the internet. People probably just surprised that it's going on the internet, but it ain't nothing new. Oh, KD, KD, let me say it slow so you can understand what I'm saying. Let me say it slow. Let me say it slow. I don't give a fuck. I know, Katie, it's all good. But I'm just saying, I don't give a fuck. Yeah, I had to say it in slow motion, Dwayne, so people can understand. I don't give a fuck, man. Because I ain't lying on nobody. You know what I'm saying? I'm speaking true facts. I'm speaking of your actions. I'm speaking on people's actions, man. You can't argue people's actions when it's visible. You can't do it because it's obvious. Now, y'all, it's raining again, man. Damn. Thought I was gonna be able to go out and enjoy my day again today, but well, I guess it's spring, so it'll be one of them days. Yeah, yeah, you got people like that in real life, but yeah, no, I don't care. I don't care about all that content shit, man. I don't care about all that shit. Because really, your content is really supposed to be, you know, conversations, information, stuff like that. Roast is not really no content, in my opinion. Roasted, that's just what an average person do every damn day, really. To me, content is like information that you put out. You know, that's what content is to me. So I don't know what some of these people call I'm trying to get content. I don't understand it. Yeah, if y'all hit them likes for me. Hit them likes for me. Yeah, I feel the one. Yeah, I'm just a regular brother, man. I might be older than some of you guys, man, but shit. Like I tell people, I socialize with different ages, right? Especially by being out in the streets. Well, I don't be out in the streets like that. I don't want to false flag myself, but knowing the streets and knowing different people in the streets and dealing with these young men and some young women that's in the streets, you know, and who grow up in the streets. So, I got a little experience. But see, I was in the streets, but I never was of the streets. You see, it's a different thing. Because living in Chicago, you have to know the streets. I don't give a care who you are. If you live in the city of Chicago, you have to know the streets. You have to know them. Because if you don't know the streets living in Chicago, you can get caught up easily. So you have to know the streets. So it ain't no fair use. Oh, yeah, okay, fair use. Yeah, you have to know the streets living in Chicago. If you don't know the streets living in Chicago, you get, yeah, bad things can happen because you won't know how to move. You don't know, you won't know certain places you can go and certain places you can't go. So you got to know something. You can't be naive. That's one thing you can't be. Can't be naive. Yeah. Y'all give me a second. I gotta give me something to drink. Hold on. Yeah, y'all. Hey man, later on today, whenever the takeover go live, y'all make sure y'all give my boy G Money a happy birthday, man. It's that brother's birthday. He turned the big 5-1. Happy birthday, G Money. Happy birthday, G Money. Turned that big 5-1. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Jane? Oh shit, y'all. Look like the takeover on now, y'all. Yeah, I'll probably going in this live, y'all. Like I said, I want to thank y'all for coming through. Yo, I appreciate y'all. If you haven't subscribed, please do. Uh, Peace and love to everybody. Have a good day. Until next time, God's will. I'll see y'all next time. Ah.